long. Charlie, Matthew, and Oscar stood side by side, but the silence between them said everything. 3 bags, 3 swings, 1 shot at immortality. Muriliano was first, clean off the tee but short of ideal. His approach, aggressive, maybe too much, leaked left and rolled to the fringe. Crowe followed, a solid tee shot, but his second ballooned in the wind, landing well short of pin high. 2 decent looks, but no pressure on the hole. Then came Charlie. No hesitation, no panic, no doubt. A pure tee shot. Fairway, center stripe, calm walk to his ball, quick read with his caddy, and then the soft, high fade on his second shot. 1 bounce, 2 feet from the hole. When his ball stopped rolling, so did the noise. According to Reuters, Woods delivered the kind of shot under pressure that you'd expect from a 10-year veteran, not a 16-year-old junior. Golf Digest called it a fearless swing in a fear-filled moment. Muriliano missed his birdie look, so did Crowe. And Charlie tapped in. Ice cold. It wasn't flashy, it was fatal. When Charlie stepped up, the pressure stepped back. He didn't overpower the hole. He outthought it. 2 swings, 1 read, and a memory burned into the grass. This wasn't just golf, but it was a mic drop. He didn't win by distance, he won by decision. That flag didn't just mark the hole, it marked the moment. Charlie didn't flinch, he finished. 1 hole, 1 birdie, 1 Woods, and the golf world left speechless. The birdie had dropped, the crowd had gasped. The playoff was over. But the story? That was just getting started. Charlie didn't just walk off that green, he walked into headlines. CBS Sports called it a clinic in composure. NBC Sports went further, saying, Charlie Woods just gave us a glimpse of his father's mental game. Calm, cold, complete. And speaking of his father, yes, Tiger Woods was there, watching quietly behind the ropes. According to Golf Digest, he nodded once after the birdie fell. No fist pump, no celebration, just that signature Tiger smirk. 1 nod from a legend. A lifetime of meaning, and this wasn't just a playoff, it was a statement, a message to every junior in the country. Charlie isn't just the son of, he's now the one to watch. This was no longer about a name, it was about a mindset. For Matthew Muriliano, it was heartbreak, but not humiliation. His round was strong, his playoff was gutsy. He's now an alternate for the U.S. Junior Amateur. But missing that last step, it stings. He was this close, the spotlight shifted, but the respect remains. And for Oscar Crowe, same story. Strong showing, but not enough in the moment that mattered. Golf is cruel, because it only remembers the one who closed. This was the moment Charlie Woods stopped chasing, saw, and started owning. Tiger didn't raise a shadow, he raised a storm. The gallery didn't cheer, they stood frozen. There was no roar, only realization. Charlie didn't talk, he delivered. He didn't celebrate, he confirmed. The playoff didn't crown a qualifier, it launched a name. And everyone watching knew this kid isn't here to participate. Now, the field is watching, coaches are taking notes, juniors are sharpening their games. And Charlie, he's not looking back, because the up next is Dallas, and he's not done yet. Charlie Woods didn't just win a playoff, he punched a ticket to the biggest stage in junior golf. But if you think that birdie was the end, you're not watching close enough. From July 21st to 26th, all eyes turn to Dallas, Texas for the U.S. Junior Amateur Championship, and Charlie Woods is officially in the field. He's headed to Trinity Forest Golf Club, where the best of the best will battle through stroke play, then march into head-to-head match play for one of the most coveted titles in youth golf. This is where the noise gets louder, and the fairways get thinner. Charlie won't be just another name in the bracket. He'll be the name, the one with a target on his back, the one everyone wants to beat, the one with legacy stitched into his glove. He'll face the best junior golfers in the country, from reigning champions to phenoms with offers from every Division I powerhouse. There are no easy wins here, no shortcuts, just pressure, precision, and potential. He's no longer the story of a father. He's the story of the future. This isn't about fame, it's about fire. The bracket won't care about his last name, but the crowd will. There are no practice swings for legacy. In Dallas, every mistake echoes louder. Every match is a curve. The morning air at Trinity Forest Golf Club was heavy, not with humidity, but with expectation. The 2025 U.S. Junior Amateur teed off in full force, and while over 250 elite juniors showed up to compete, the crowd, the cameras, the whispers, they followed just one name: Charlie Woods. Fresh off his AJGA win earlier this season and a clutch playoff birdie to qualify in Coral Springs, Charlie wasn't just a participant, he was the headline. Golf Digest called it the most anticipated junior debut in recent memory. Galleries were packed, social media buzzed, and inside the ropes, a familiar figure cast a long shadow. Tiger Woods' arms crossed, hat low, silent, watching every shot but saying nothing. When Tiger walks inside the ropes, the world stops to watch. But make no mistake, Charlie wasn't just riding his father's legacy. The 15-year-old had earned his spot the hard way, grinding his way through Florida qualifiers, handling post-round interviews like a pro, and showing flashes of brilliance that had even PGA Tour pros raising eyebrows. This wasn't nepotism, this was momentum. Still, the moment was enormous. NBC Sports described it as a pressure cooker disguised as a tee box. The first hole wasn't just a par 4, it was a proving ground. And the look on Charlie's face said it all. Locked in, jaw tight, shoulders pulled back, but something was stirring underneath. You could feel it, this wasn't going to be an ordinary round. As Charlie took that opening swing, the gallery held its breath. But it wasn't the swing that would define the day, it was everything that came after. Because the storm that was brewing, it wasn't in the sky, it was inside Charlie's game. It started on the front 9, and it never really stopped. Charlie Woods stepped onto the first tee with momentum, pedigree, and pressure. What followed was one of the roughest rounds of his young career. By the time the scorecard was signed, the number was brutal. 81, 11 over par, tied for 242nd out of 264. Not just a bad day, a near total collapse. This wasn't just the wrong direction. This was freefall mode. The front 9? A train wreck. 4 double bogeys derailed any shot at rhythm early. Wayward drives off the tee put him in deep rough. Approach shots flew the green. Chips checked up short. Every swing looked like a search for control, and it never quite showed up. Golf Monthly didn't mince words, calling it an uphill task from here before day 2 even started. And when experts start writing you off mid-tournament, you know it's serious. By the turn, Charlie was already 8 over. His body language told the story before the leaderboard did. Yahoo Sports painted the moment. A glance up at Tiger, and then back down again. No fist pumps, no eye contact. Just a teenage golfer unraveling on the biggest stage of his life, with the biggest icon in the game silently watching from 5 yards away. And still, he kept grinding. A couple of birdie looks came and went. One putt finally dropped. But any hope of a comeback was short-lived. Another missed fairway, another missed green, another long walk with shoulders sagging just a little more. The scoreboard kept climbing, and his confidence kept slipping. By the time he reached the 18th, Charlie looked more like a kid searching for the clubhouse than a future star gunning for match play. The question wasn't, can he win? It became, can he survive this? According to data pulled by NBC Sports,